physics. I'm way above reality, I manifest the unseen. Concentrate my thoughts, visualize it, then it come to me. Magnetize my brain, I'm electromagnetism. Electrify my body with my central nervous system. Generate chemical charges, they think I'm insane. You don't fully know yourself, but you really think you're sane. I just wanna make the crowd yell, Patty LaBelle, my mind with the Father. It done been renewed, fresh start, and I'm all in. I've been resurrected, baptism of the mind. Now I have a new earth, watching out for the backslide. I'ma do it right the first time, like Big Daddy Kane say. Ain't no hell stepping my soul, control my flesh. I done left the dark side, I done let the sun rise. I can live forever, surfing the low tides, I rise. Here we go again, exonerating sin. I'm way above reality, I manifest the unseen. Concentrate my thoughts, visualize it, then it come to me. Magnetize my brain, I'm electromagnetism. Electrify my body with my central nervous system. I'm way above reality, manifest the unseen. Concentrate my thoughts, visualize it, then it come to me. Magnetize my brain with electromagnetism. Electrify my body with my central nervous system.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in once again. This video gonna be one of the most important videos I've ever made, explaining the energetic atmosphere of today and what you could possibly do to reside on the right side of this energy. All right. So let's go ahead and start getting into it. All right, check this out, everybody. I'm about to give y'all the game on the atmosphere that we in right now, and what you can do or can expect here on out in this new atmosphere, this new world that we're in. All right. So I decided to record the moon, and to my surprise, I noticed that there is a lot of blue and purple radiation going on. Blue and red radiation. Blue and red radiation, which creates the color purple, right? So my mind was like, hey man, red and blue made purple. I was like, yep, it sure do. And so then I went on the confirmation journey through the information that's already out here, right? Just to make sure, hey, I'm not just tripping. Because to me, it's explaining that the atmosphere has changed for real. Because this boy bumping. Y'all see all that energy coming out from the moon? I didn't realize that much energy was shooting out the moon like that, where that you can see it, but you can't see it when it's zoomed back. You know what I mean? That's picture right there, even though it's kind of turned sideways now. But yeah, that's what's actually going on. That's the ether. That's what we're walking around in. You know what I mean? We're swimming in that. So I say, hey, let's go outside right quick, man, and find out what's really going on about this energy. And so I decided to go look up red and blue. See what that was all about, right? I said, hey, man, let me see what the color red and blue make. And they say combining red and blue together makes purple. If you are talking about pigments, right? Certain types of materials which can be combined together. So I was like, okay, we're talking about pigments or whatever. We're talking about red and blue. And they say, however, if the discussion is centered around the visible light spectrum, then red and blue together creates the color magenta. I said, okay, I'm talking about the light spectrum. I ain't really heard of the color magenta before. So I said, okay, let the teaching begin, spirit. So I was like, okay, let me go check out, see what magenta is. You know, even though I'm thinking, okay, it got to be something like something dealing with the color purple. You know what I mean? It got to be, right? Which it is. Yeah, my computer running slow right now, y'all. Still running slow. Oh yeah. It tripping. Like I'm about to do this video another time. Keep tripping like this. I got to go anyway. So listen, right? The color magenta. They say the color magenta is one of universal harmony and emotional balance, right? Universal harmony and emotional balance. It is spiritual, yet practical, encouraging common sense and a balanced outlook on life. Just that sentence alone just made me almost, well, I had to meditate on this for a minute. I was like, man, what you say? I said, so wait, I know what's going on for sure. I was like, oh, I do get it, huh? I was like, oh, okay, I know what's going on for sure. Because it's about universal balance right now and emotional balance. See what I'm saying? Universal harmony and emotional balance. Every time I start saying some good stuff, it start cutting out, y'all. Peep game now. They say it is spiritual yet practical. Right? You know, so many people stay stuck all the way in the spiritual realm and they don't do nothing. And people all the way in the practical ain't spiritual. You understand? But it's about combining them both. You know, when I went to the top of my mountain, I realized how lonely it was. When I became all spiritual. I said, hey, you got to get down here and get back to the action. You understand? They ain't caring about nothing and nobody else. All right, so it's encouraging common sense and balance and a balanced outlook on life. Right? Common sense, for the ones that don't know. The word judgment means common sense. The word judgment means common sense. Intuition and all that. So that's the judgment seat of God. I told you, hey, this is ridiculous. All this popping and all that. The judgment seat of God. They say this is a color that helps to create harmony and balance in every aspect of life, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. A combination of red and violet, magenta contains the passion, power, and energy of red, restrained by the introspection and quiet energy of violet. Magenta influences our whole personal and spiritual development. It strengthens our intuition and psychic ability while assisting us to rise above the everyday dramas of our daily life to experience a greater level of awareness and knowledge. Deep, huh? This color is an instrument of change and transformation. It helps to release old emotional patterns that prevent personal and spiritual development and aids us in moving forward. Okay? All right? Magenta is uplifting to our spirits during times of unhappiness, anger, or frustration. And that's what many people going through right now. In the meaning of colors, magenta represents universal love at its highest level. Okay? It promotes compassion, kindness, and cooperation, and encourages a sense of self-respect and contentment in those who use it. Okay? You have to use this. It's a gentle and caring in its approach. It generates acceptance, tolerance, support, and patience. The color magenta is colorful. The color magenta is a color of cheerfulness, happiness, contentment, and appreciation for what you have acquired and achieved. Most people feel more optimistic in the company of magenta. Magenta is the color of the nonconformist, the free spirit. It pushes you to take responsibility for creating your own path in life and increases dream activity while assisting you in turning your ambitions and desires into reality. Okay? You have to use it. It's a strong and inspiring color. Magenta can appear outrageous and shocking on one hand, or innovative and imaginative on the other. Or imaginative, yeah. It is creativity. It is creativity inspired by beauty. Okay? Magenta is spontaneous and impulsive, yet resourceful and organized. It is invaluable in negotiating peace and calm in those who are at odds with one another. Understand the power of magenta, y'all, the power of the universe, the power of the atmosphere we are in right now. They say from a negative perspective, magenta can promote depression and despair in some and prevent others from dealing with challenges. It may be too relaxing for introverts and the chronically depressed. Being surrounded by too much magenta energy can create arrogance and bossiness, making us feel overwhelmed, irritated, anxious, and intolerant. An excess of magenta energy can be balanced by introducing green into your surroundings. So get you some atmosphere, y'all. Get you some greenery. You understand? They know this. That's why they're trying to keep you inside the house and all that. They know the energy that's in the atmosphere right now, and they know the negative aspect of this energy. So that's why they're trying to confine you and conform you. You understand? This is serious. It's making everybody feel overwhelmed, irritated, anxious, and intolerant. You know what I mean? By having to stay in the house and wear this mask and all this kind of stuff. They're usurping your good energy and transferring it into something negative. All right, but I don't want to go too far into that. Y'all might get what I'm saying. All right, but they say you got to introduce yourself to more green in your surroundings to give you a balance if you're feeling irritated and all that there. I mean, there's too much magenta energy going on. That's why people getting sick. You see? If you don't know how to challenge it and balance it right. All right? So that's about to go into, if your favorite color magenta and all that, then the color, you know what I'm saying? You know. But let's go to negative and positive again. The positive aspect of magenta is what? Universal harmony and love, emotional balance, helps our spirit soar, spiritual yet practical, encourages common sense, loving, compassionate, supportive and kind, imaginative, innovative, creative and artistic, nonconformist, negotiator, negative, impulsive, demeanoring, impatient, intolerant, avoid challenges, too relaxing, feeling discontented to others, can be bossy and demanding. All right? So, yeah, to me, that was a divine piece of information for me to look at the moon and then come up with these colors and then come to this word magenta to give me a confirmation on what I know to be true of what's going on in this world right now. But yeah, I'm pretty much rushing through this, man, because I got to get going. You understand? But this is very, 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 very deep for the ones that really know how deep it actually is. To understand what environment we in right now. When we're talking about the new world order and a new world and a new atmosphere and everything like that. And to also have in your mind, right, when we talk about the crown chakra being the color purple and all that. When we talking about pigment and everything, yeah, but when we dealing with light and everything, we talk about magenta. So that's what's hitting your crown right now, magenta. It rose above the color purple, huh? We ain't looking at skin and all that no more. You know what I mean? We ain't looking at the physical no more. We dealing with the light. All right? We talking about channeling the energy. Energy is, hey, what color that is you're dealing with. So the color energy that's in the atmosphere right now is magenta. So when you see the sun going down and all that, and it's starting to look a little purplish, a little violetish, a little, yeah. So you understand that's magenta. That's the magenta energy right now. So I just had to lay this down to y'all right quick, man. Let y'all know what's actually going on, so y'all can see the whole play that's being played in front of you. For like trying to take your laws and all these killings and all that kind of stuff going on. You know, it's all designed to irritate you and all that there. Feel me? Understand? Because they can't stop what's coming. They can't stop what's here, actually. You just got to know what's here. And that's why everybody stepping out with so much power right now. You're getting so much push. You're getting so many downloads. You're getting so much information that you're like, where this come from? That's what the age of Aquarius is all about. That's what this age is all about. Well, you just know what's going on. You're just going inside. You finding it. You understand? Being spiritual, but yeah, you being practical at the same time. You understand? It ain't just all lip service. Walking it like you talk it. It's easy right now. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing holding you back. The energy ain't holding you back no more. You ain't got to go against the grain no more. You understand? All you got to do is just go get it. You know what I'm saying? You just, just got to go get it. But right now, it's all about passion, power, and energy. Being guided by violet. You understand? Introspection inside. You know? Strengthening your physical ability. Your intuition. Your common sense, right? It's all about encouraging common sense. What? This energy, what? Encouraging common sense. We say common sense ain't common no more. And they show working hard to get rid of it. But people starting to have common sense. Like, look, if this say this, then how is this that? You telling me this, but it's looking like that. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going for the okey-doke no more. You understand? All right? Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Okay? But until next time, man, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.